Okay, this is the 2021 paper 2 question 5 on the topic of nature of roots as well as your inequalities. Right? So they tell you that the equation of the curve is this. Find the set of values of x for which the curve lies above the line. So this means that we have a curve and this curve is greater than our line, right? Our curve equation is just 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. And because it's lying above, it is greater than that of the line 11. And basically what we need to do is just move this 11 over. And we will get it to be minus 8 is more than 0. And we're just supposed to solve for this inequality to find a range of values for our x. Right, so when we solve for this quadratic equation, right, I'm just going to take out the 2. This becomes x minus 4 and x plus 1 is greater than 0. Okay, this 2 doesn't matter. You can divide by 2 over the other side. Doesn't matter. But here you need to know your quadratic inequality solving, right? We need to draw our U-shaped graph because our x squared is positive. Then afterwards, we can plot in our two values. First value is negative 1. Second value is positive 4. And because we want it to be greater than 0, means we want it to be above our x-axis. Means we are looking at these 2 points onwards and before this. Therefore, our final answer would just be that x is less than negative 1 or that of x is more than 4. And they want you to represent this answer on a number line. So all we need to do is draw a number line, can label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Sorry, we need one more. Negative 1. And because it's less than only, right, we'll draw the hollow circle and a hollow circle here. Greater than 4 is this way, right, and we label this to be x. Less than negative 1 is this way. So this is your number line and these are your final answers. Okay, so this one is just establishing your relationship between your curve and your line, and then afterwards don't need to do b squared minus 4ac here because they just want you to solve for the range of values of x, right? There's no unknown, there's no k, there's no p, there's nothing. So we just solve for x directly. Okay. Next one, they tell you part B. The line y equals to 2x plus k is a tangent to the curve at point P. Right, so now we have a line. And our curve's equation earlier was y equals to 2x squared minus 6 plus 3. So the first thing that we need to do is actually to equate these two equations together, right? We need to basically establish the relationship between our line and our curve. And the only way to do that is to equate them. So 2x plus k is equals to 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. And we're going to bring all our terms to the same side. 2x squared minus 8x plus 3 minus k equals to 0. Here we have our A, our B, and our C, right? Our C, take note, is the whole thing, 3 minus k. And once we have established this, since they told you it is a tangent, we know that our b squared minus 4ac is equals to 0. Negative 8 squared minus 4 times 2 times 3 minus k is equals to 0. And we simplify this, we will basically get it to be 64 minus 8 times 3 minus k is equals to 0, right? We can easily solve for our k value. 24 plus 8k equals to 0. 8k is basically equals to negative 40 and k would be equals to negative 5. Okay, so very simple question, just establish the relationship. Second thing is you need to know that your discriminant b squared minus 4ac is equals to 0 because it is a tangent. Okay, and the last part here, they tell you find the coordinates of P. So now that we know our equation of a line, right, y equals to 2x, now that we know that the constant k, we can just sub in our constant k to be y equals to 2x minus 5. And all we need to do, well, is just simultaneous equation this, because we have a line, we have a curve, right? And actually, if you take take a note, we actually have this form over here already. So all we need to do is just to sub in our k value here, right? Or if you cannot see it, you can of course just equate it again. Right, and then you just simplify, you just get the same answer. 2x squared minus 8x plus 8 equals to 0. And then, oh sorry, I made a mistake over here. 2x minus 5 equals to 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. And then 2x squared minus 8x plus 8 equals to 0. Yeah, this is correct, sorry. And then afterwards, we factorize out the 2, we get it to look like this, equals to 0. And then afterwards, we can just solve for x, right? This will just give us x minus 2 squared equals to 0 with the 2 outside. And we solve for x value. Our x value is just equals to 2. When our x is equals to 2, well, we need to find the coordinate of p, so we need to find our y value. Substitute this in, you'll get your y to be equals to -1. So your p value is just 2, -1. This is your final answer. Okay, so this last part is just simultaneous equation once you have found your unknown k. Okay, so that is all for question 5 of this paper.